Good morning, goats. You're quiet today. What's wrong? Good morning, Chai. Good morning, honey. What are you eating? That's for the mama goat. So I'm really excited about these. It says it's an old-fashioned mason jar just from the dollar store for literally $1. I wouldn't use them for canning, but I think it's perfect for milking. And then for the bottle babies, we need 2 cups, and 2 cups goes right up to the rim up here. So we can actually see how much milk we get today. That's exciting. The chickens are nestled away, so the kittens can eat really peacefully. And this morning is going to go so much better. Good morning, Jenny. Okay, time to open the gate. She knows where to go. You know what I just realized? We didn't put Dimitri up last night. She might not have as much milk today. Whoops. So the neat thing is that I have a strainer right on top of it, so I won't have to go inside and strain it. But I'm taking this as a big lesson learned that it's very important to put up the baby goat before we start milking, because I'm not getting much at all. How funny is this? I brought out an extra one for when that one was full. Oh, the sadness. Now all the goats back here are tied out, except for Dimitri, of course. So I saw this plant out here, and it looks so poisonous, you know, with those long, sharp, pokey things, and the way it just fans out like a dangerous something. But I looked it up, and would you believe that this plant is edible? But there was another plant in here. We've already pulled it up, but we have more across the way. Do you see these dainty white flowers? And the white and purple speckles and those cute, adorable fern-like leaves. You may already know what this is, but this is poison hemlock. The same plant that was used to kill Socrates in ancient Greece. And there's plenty of this beautiful, beautiful, deadly plant here. It's just funny to me that I had no idea this was on the property until I read that this deadly poisonous plant grows near the edible plant that looks so very dangerous. Yesterday, my husband pulled up a lot of it. Apparently the roots are the most poisonous parts. But even if the sap gets on you, it can kill you just by the sap touching your skin. And if a 200-pound animal eats, I think it's a pound of this, maybe 2 pounds of this, then it'll die within 15 minutes. So with our goats being right there, we definitely want to take care of this. And in the meanwhile, we're just making sure that their tie-outs are far away from this, because we don't want them to die. I was surprised to find that so many people didn't know what poison hemlock is. Have you heard of it before? And also, do you have it growing on your property? The cats have been fed. Isn't that right, Chai? The goats have been tied out. We've milked Harmony. So now let's go let out those chickens. Guess who that is? reaching up there, munching on those leaves. That's little Dimitri. Okay guys, instead of opening that little hatch, I'm going to show you something else. We did this on accident yesterday and it is so cool to watch. I'm just going to open this door here and then let you see as they usher out. So I'll face this way. Wow. 8, 9, 10, 11. Look at all those eggs. I think one of them is fake, so maybe 10. 4? Well, I expected like 4 or 5, so... Jenny, leave it away. Good girl. So I definitely don't have a basket. Well, this little guy has been eating my garden plants, and now he's trying to get into a plastic bag. So we're going to put him up, and it'll work out for the best anyway. Well, the good thing about this is that since we didn't get a lot of milk this morning, if we put him up for about 3 hours, we'll be able to get more milk out of his mama. But goats really hate to be alone, so we're gonna grab another goat to put in with him. It's so much cooler in the shade. It is a hot day today. But I mean, I'd rather that than the cold. What about you? Do you prefer it to be hot or cold? One thing I like to do is to make sure that the goats have access to both sun and shade. But we're going to take this one away. So Joy over there has all of that to do. Guy has all of that she can access if she wants to. But Carmel here didn't have a lot to eat. So we're taking him and putting him with the little one. I just love that our dog doesn't normally chase the chickens. We're working on the cats. But overall, she's a pretty good dog. We got her as a puppy, and we've been able to train her pretty well. Abby, let me see what you got for the eggs. How many eggs do you think we're gonna get? Oh, are you okay? You're hot. I get that. Do you want me to go look for eggs by myself?
Well, I know there are already some in the chicken coop.
So you want me to just go? Yeah, okay. I'll just go today. Look, I've got a tail behind me. Come to join me. It is nice and shady, isn't it? Let's see if there are more than 10 now. 8, 10. Abby went to the other side of the chicken house and found an egg. Thank you, Abby. Look down there, Abby.
Oh my God.
And then she found one way over on the other side.
There.
Yeah, that is quite the cracked egg. I didn't think this through very well. They're used to the bucket being full of, grain for them, and we train them to follow the bucket. We haven't done that in a while, but they haven't forgotten.
You probably can't see it, but those ducks' beak is just a muddy mess. And I wouldn't mind zooming in closer to show you, but they just walk away. You can't go in the road. I'm gonna have to run them back. We've only had one chicken cross the road. The ducks. Okay, I see what's going on. There's a little drain there, and that's where it all gathers at in the yard. Come on back now. There you go. Look at that. Nasty, nasty. I wonder how they stay as white as they do. I think Abby made a little nest for this kitten. We use it for feed, but we haven't used it in quite a while. So Abby probably decided, well, it could be a good cat bed. And the cat's taken to it. So we'll leave it alone and let it sleep. It probably had a wild night last night, chasing mice, hopefully. All right, guys, you know the routine. It's time to go water the pigs, and you come with me, right? All right, here we go. Good evening, pigs. Wow, I don't know if you saw it on the video. Mr. Pig yawned. See those big tusks? I fed you guys like extra today and you're hungry again? I have to feed you again? The bottomless pits here in the homestead. There's some of that. You guys cannot eat that. That will make you sick. I made the bad mistake of giving these guys corn a couple, several months ago. And they got really sick. Gave them some electrolyte mix. They're eating some that I spilled. That's a little bit, won't hurt them. Get away, good grief. Anybody didn't know any better, I think you wouldn't have a whole open field full of brush to eat. You have all this. It's a goat's dream. All right. I want to go in there and grab that other bucket, but I'm afraid Mr. Pig might attack me. Then again, on the other hand, he seems quite content with his grain, so I don't think he'd take a chunk out of me. All right, guys, away. This is ridiculous. You guys are ridiculous. We always want what we can't have, don't we? All right, this is mainly corn, which isn't really ideal because corn's just empty calories. It just makes them grow big and fat, and we don't want that. Now, everybody's got their own feed bucket, and then you swap out again. That is just, did you see that? I don't know if I filmed that or not, but you shoot them away from one, then you shoot them away from the other. There you go. Now I got some distance in between you. Mr. Pig, I liked you. You, Mr. Pig, are no gentleman. All right, give these guys some water. There you go, Miss Piggy. Get yourself some water there. And wait till they drink it all down, then refill it again, and the rest I'll just throw on the ground so I can make some mud. Is it good? There you go, Mr. Pig. Get yourself some water too. Wash down all that dry grain. You gonna knock this one over again? It hasn't been too hot here the past couple days, so I'm thankful for that. I think it's like in the 70s, but gonna get some rain in the midweek, and then temperature's probably gonna go up, be all humid, so I have to haul some more water up here.
So if you recall, this is where we were before this morning, now that it's, you know, much later in the day and Brandon's home from work, we're gonna try again. Well, we tried water, we tried leaves, we tried oats, we hobbled her. She is just not very cooperative today, so we're gonna put her back with her baby. Isn't that right, dear?
That's right.
Yeah.
Let me undo
But
these.
we got more than
I'm letting you go. I'm letting you go.
before, so now we're, where is the, now we're up to a cup, and before we didn't even have half a cup, so that's good. Go find your baby.
I'll open the gate for you. I'm not bringing you back in. Come on. Come on. Get through the gate. This isn't a hard concept to understand, Harmony.
I'll come help you.
I got. Abby, don't hiss at Harmony. You want her to like us. There you go, Dimitri. You can finish it off for us.
Yeah, enjoy what we weren't able to get.
No, you hold still for him. Why won't you hold still for us? You have nothing to eat now. Oh, never mind. You're walking away.
Nothing quite says a project like fence posts and rolls of fencing. We're gonna have a busy day ahead of us, but we're hoping to get a fence around this enclosure for the goats, and then we'll show you what we get done today. Because these wildflowers and weeds are so high, Brandon is going around and weed eating a path for the fence so that we don't have to fight with the weeds. And then I'm laying them out so that they're about 8 feet apart. These are 7-foot things, so I just have to put about a foot break in between them. And then I'm putting the base where it should be. When we lay out them 8 feet apart in a straight line, you can make sure you have a straight fence. And this is going to be a permanent fence, but the structure is temporary. But it'll work pretty well for these goats that need to get out of that little area. Brandon and Abby went to go get some sunscreen and Gatorade and stuff because we're all getting really hot. I stayed here and I finished making straight lines out of the posts that we have here. There are more to get over by the other house, but I wanted to share the scene I'm enjoying. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. He is such a good hard worker.
Sorry, ladies, I'm taking.
Yeah, so we're getting it done, and I'm singing songs for him and helping him cite it. Songs like, and my brain just froze. Chika chikama tosanera tosanoka sama kama wacky brown. Fell into the well, fell into the well, fell into the deep dark well. Hi, princess.
Hi.
You okay?
I think I swallowed a bug.
Aw.
Yeah. Put up a fence line, nice straight line. Not quite as big as what we wanted, but it's off to a good start. And we're gonna buy more fencing and post as time and money allows. See, I put that one post driver on top of that, and I couldn't drive because there's a rock. And at that point I was just done, because I had to weed eat a spot to put all the posts. So what I like now is putting fence post along this line here and going across and putting a roof on that thing.
I would say our little temporary goat shelter is coming right along. These old tin roof things from the old barn are going great. They fit perfectly from one side to the other. We'd like to find some straighter ones. And then we need to, of course, have a straight board here that goes all the way across to support the front. But once we get 6 of those across here and a front wall, we'll be done. Except for the outer shell, right, dear? Yeah. Yeah. But not too much more. It's coming along.